Alright. We got another game for you today, and I'm looking forward to casting this one for you. Not really at all, because this one is a long haul. Love the Beeves and myself are doing the nom on Four Lakes, and it starts off right away with a little bit of a pause. The man, the myth, the legend, playing as the Turks is Beeves, and I am playing as the Spanish in the purple. Now we have a huge civ win over here because Malians and Cumans both don't get siege engineers. Now, the Nom strategy has a whole bunch of different stages that you can see in action right meow. Actually, if I zoom out, you can see those beautiful team walls coming up in Dark Age. I wish I could spend a little bit more time on this, but the thing is, this game is a long one with a lot of twists and turns, and I hope that you guys enjoy it more if I don't let it take the full game length. Anyway, as I was saying, the first stage is to delay your opponent, wall them out. After that, you're going to go fast castle and boom. Them going for military and not being able to do any damage is absolutely wonderful for us. That being said though, walling does cost a whole bunch of resources, so you are putting yourself at quite a significant disadvantage. Castle on the front trying to break through, does break through, however there's already another layer of walls. Behind, we're going for standard monk slash siege defense to stop anything that might come through. Look at that, I even got a Shotel warrior. That Shotel warrior is going to come in very useful in stopping these knights. Nice conversion, and actually deletes the other one. It's all good and well on Beeves' side. I'm getting pressured from all different directions. Crossbow, castles, delay. Imp. Get them team walls up. Was not expecting this. Actually had the enemy come in with a whole bunch of ships and kill all my fish, so that was kind of unfortunate. So I decided, you know what, just wall that completely. Bees was like, you gotta wall all the way to the edge of the map, and in hindsight I probably should have done that, but you know what, it's fine. So now I'm making a secondary layer of wall around the pond, so that hopefully the pond will be the very last thing that they spot, which will allow us to get trade set up, and it will allow us to get as many ships out as we possibly can. Another important thing to note is that we need houses. So I'm building way more houses than I will ever have pop space for. The reason that I'm doing this is so that when those houses get destroyed, I can still create cannon galleons when the time does require do things. Yes, techs getting got, breaking through. Not quite yet. They're actually quite slow at breaking through, and we're just walling up, patching up wherever we can patch up, and not doing the best of jobs pushing. Some villagers are definitely out of position at this pointo. This castle is getting tripped down over here. We need some of those bombard cannons to come over to this side. I think I do make that switch eventually, but I'm also trying to set up my... There's just a lot going on, and I don't have very many APMs, if I'm being completely honest. I think they're going to break through over here, and that's going to be definitely my fault, because I could have easily walled it. No, go for the walls, go for the walls, go for the walls. Get it. Oh, no. That is the weak spot over there. That is going to get through. Yuck. Whole bunch of cavalier and knights in your base, in your face. We are now desperately trying to, like, wall out this section of mutated cells. Kind of like how you would handle cancer. Just try to rid that from the rest of the body. Don't allow it to spread quickly. Wall up that last segment. Thank you very much. And we're good. We're fine. Wait, there's a Shotel just absolutely murdering people over here. You know what? Villagers do work. Let's go. We're fine. It's fine. I kind of decided at this point that it's not in our best interest to keep defending. Beeves is making more and more ships. The most important thing is that you get the Turkish ships out, because they'll be able to range the shoreline without them being able to range you, which is really nice. We have everything that we really need on the water. We have fishing ships, which kind of have become useless as we do not want to spend the wood for fish traps, as we want to put all of that into boats. So we're buying this res and using that res to make ships. Look at Beeves. He still has a little bit in him to make a couple more ships, but you also want to save res for the later steps. So this step is called being destroyed on land. Wall, boom, get destroyed. It happens. I've simplified it over the decades. We also really should have locked that gate from stopping them to come in. They are fully aware of what's going on at this point. Big T Beats is not having a great time over here. He's like, well, what's going on? And also, you can kind of just see how the map has changed completely. Getting fish everywhere. You can resign again, don't resign, trying to taunt us into just giving this one up. But this one is not going to be given up because we have absolutely everything that we need and then some. Go into the water. Now, personally, I don't really like putting a whole bunch of villagers onto the water. Green goes 11 to his ally. This is pretty funny. This is pretty hilarious. I wonder how long he is going to find this hilarious for. I think what really attracts me to noms and doing noms is the roller coaster of emotions that the opponent goes through. At certain points, they're like, wow, easy win. This is going to be great. We just absolutely wrecked everything. They just went wall, 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 wall. We destroyed them. This is amazing. Then they're going, wait a second. How do we push these ships? Okay, we just destroy everything on land, and we should be good to go. I think I'm still trying to construct stuff over here. Did I sneak anything out? Did Beeves sneak anything out? Oh, Beeves did actually sneak a villager out over there. That is actually quite useful to sneak a villager out and then make houses, and that way you can still spend res if you have a whole bunch of res saved up. GG, well played. Big T Beats is already done. He has had his roller coaster ride and he doesn't want any more of it. And you're probably thinking to yourself, oh, this is a short game. That was nice. That was fun. No, he's still in here. Or is he? Not really moving a whole bunch of his stuff. Green's still over there, doing his thing. Kip checks. Call GG, well play. You won. Why? I love. No, I win. Ha ha ha. You no win. Ha ha ha. Why? GG, well played. He sends all of his res to green, and then just quits. Nothing got the range. Nothing got the range. He is actually correct in this. Because like I mentioned in the early part of this video, the Trebs actually only get 16 range from both Cumans and Malians, which is pretty hilarious. Let's take a look at the city that Green has created over here. He has tons and tons of resources. He has a wonderful amount of markets over here. Wink, wink. Hint, hint. Now what we're going to do is we're going to try and take down Green. But that's no small feat, as Green has, well, tons and tons of pop. In addition to that, we have 0 pop. So we need to wait till Green is AFK, take out all of Blue's markets, and then he won't be able to have gold, and we should be good. We're going to start trading. We're going to start building up our res. Time to go back on land. Sneak right by. I don't think he realized that we could sneak right by. I don't think he was expecting this. I think he went AFK for a little bit. And you're like, man, this is the easiest game ever. Just wait. So we're rebooming over here in this section. We're going blacksmith, getting all of the techs for champions. Why not? Might as well. This is actually one of the first game in which I got champion, but it worked really, really well in the push me off of land video, bro. I dare you. That one did not end us and the end up with us getting pushed off of land, and we actually sniped the person who was AFK by means of champions on their markets. And that's really, really going to be key. Now, not attacking him is actually also key, because if we don't attack green, he's not going to get a notification. So we're just booming away over here. I actually wonder what green can see in this situation. He has no idea that there's tons and tons. Like, our eco is booming over here. There's a siege tower jumping out over to the side. He doesn't even realize. Taking down these markets. That's one market down. That is another market down. And we are good. No, we don't know that though. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, we do know that. Okay, we did scope that out. 1 second. Pause. I want to know. I want to know, want to know, want to know, want to know. No, we don't know. Okay. So we're just scoping out whether or not... Okay, trade carts. That can only mean one thing. That can only mean one thing. One thing. There's markets here. So we call off those. No more markets left. We're good to roll. Go to the next market. Figure out that there is indeed a market over here. We don't know quite yet. Oh, God, can I... Don't quite know how to get that yet. So we're going to go with bombards. Take out that castle from blue. And then we are going to target that market. We're also going to get the relics, because might as well get some free gold generation. And then we'll eventually start pushing green. Specifically, we want to destroy their TCs and all of their villageritos. Castle going down. Market going down. And this is how you win long games. Stop them from getting resources eventually. Because now what is green going to do? Well, green does absolutely something ingenious to keep himself in the game and to keep getting resources. And green actually just sent over a whole bunch of stuff. We are debating those. So we're sending in a unit over here, debating those units to then come towards the Spanish ships and get absolutely obliterated. Meanwhile, we are also doing a whole bunch of obliterating on the front over here. Just trying to take down as much stuff as we possibly can, as quickly as we possibly can, so that there is no returning for green. Great, you have markets. That's all good and well. We don't care. We love it. We don't care. And it's looking great until green shows up once more with his step lancers. Clears absolutely everything up. I was already doing my victory lap, making a wonder on this boy's face, and I was like, maybe not the best idea. So you know what? Bunker up. Double castle over here and just hold. We know that if we can just waste as many gold resources as we can, he will eventually run out of gold. He has 14k right now, but how long can he keep producing these bad boys? Boom! Big shot. A lot of damage, not a whole bunch of kills. Another onager comes out, and another one, and another one. Oh man. I want to slow it down just for the onager micro over here, but you know, whatever. It's a long one. I mean, respect to green for sticking with this game. Absolutely nutty what this turned into in the end. It reminded me a lot of the 15-hour game that we played. Love upswing. So we're back on land, but green continuously pushing. Where's Beeves? Where is Beeves? That's exactly what I wanted to know as well. Supposedly his wife is more important than I am. On the plus side, he is banking up a whole bunch of gold and food, which is good. We're constructing another castle on this man's face, just trying to keep everything as safe as possible, using villagers to try and hold, but we are running out of resources. There's no way that we can go up against green's resources here, and sure enough, it is time to go back to the water. Life on land was sweet for a while, but he has too many military units here. Beeves over here is like fishing like a freaking mad lad. Don't know why he's spending the wood. He has actual fish over here as well. Also Blue's over here, which is pretty funny, with a fire galley. So eventually that might actually take down all of his shipperoonies, which is kind of hilarious to say the least. If anything, we should have just gone to this pawn and then set up another one of these. This is called the hook formation, and actually it's kind of beautiful. Once we get into a later stage, I'll show you that exactly what it can range. Up, dock down, all the fish useless. Put them in the corner, keep them alive. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But green doesn't have gold. Or at least has a very, very small trickle of gold due to the monastery. But the monastery actually got destroyed and doesn't have any relics in it. So it's 0 relics for green. Let me see. Yeah, but a whole bunch of resources still in the bank. And meanwhile, we are trading and we are loving life. We are just killing hussar after hussar after hussar after hussar. How long would you be able to oh no, Beeves, why? Why throw the shipperoonies? That gold's gonna go pretty quick. 10k may seem like a lot. It's not that much. Making fire ships over here, that's pretty hilarious. Oh yeah, I cockroached a little bit. I was in different spots, and then actually I came over to this side, and then I ran behind over here. Check this out. This is absolutely hilarious. At this point, I was like, oh, he's making all these hussar. I wonder if he's trying to save his gold. Maybe he only has a huge fishing eco in the back. So we make a market over here. This is pretty funny. So we came all the way around from this area, went over here, made a TC over here, made a TC over here. Sorry I didn't talk about that enough. Made a dock over here, and then transported a villager with a transport ship over to this area, then ran that villager all the way around the back, started constructing, and then we actually ended up, oh, that is a swear word, I'm pretty sure, in Chinese. The funny thing is that Green thinks that he's talking to us, but has not talked a single word. He's laughing, nothing to do. We're generating gold indefinitely. Getting fast fire ship to destroy everything. This is really anticlimactic, if I'm being honest, because we're just sitting here going, "Oh man, we're gonna wipe them out good, man." Oh, got redemption. That's actually kind of nice. Can convert some additional buildings. Where is this monk going to? Oh, am I gonna try and get a relic over here? Oh yes, let's go. Convert that, grab the relic, come on Baccaroony, and give me some more gold. Let's go. walk the long way around. So we actually have 2 relics now in our possession. The sneaky run around the back kind of a situation over here. End up killing all of those fish ships, even made some cannon galleons. And yeah, laughs. Now we're in the back of his base with cannon galleons as well, which must be super triggering, if I'm being honest. It's pretty hilarious. He does end up destroying absolutely everything, but it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. He has so many more resources. I didn't realize how many resources he actually possessed. Does he actually have 200 pop over there? I'm not too sure that he does. No, he does not. Not even at 200 pop right now. Actually housed significantly. And we're just kind of waiting. We're generating gold, and we're knowing that he's not generating gold. So that's great. Until he realizes something. Don't worry, it's gonna take him a second. Just kind of debating stuff. I keep building stuff back, because why not? Here come the houses. Green's now clearly AFK, so we're going to go back to the take back land step. And clearly he's not. Dang it! And then he does something sneaky over here. He's trying to come in over here, but we have that fire ship patrolling, making sure that he's not going to get onto that side as well. Maybe a little bit of an overinvestment, but who cares? I mean, I definitely didn't need all. I thought he actually had a huge fishing eco back there, and I wanted to make sure that I destroyed it, but I did not do so. 3 hours in, and we are getting cavalier. Noise. Those are words that are not often spoken. Bad words, bad words. That's kind of funny. Oh my. We got a little monk pocket going on. That monk pocket's now destroyed. Really should put these monks into the transport. Don't manage to do so. Those monks die a terrible, terrible death. Laughing all around. Once again, we are not picking up on any of this. This is really unfortunate. I wish I would have known. Actually has that treb in a very nice position to stop the market. But this dock over here cannot be destroyed. That dock is actually in our favor because it's more inwards. It's more towards up. There's no real crazy little peninsulas that work in their favor. Like here, for example, maybe building a dock over here could be. But I mean, like, this is the perfect dock. Or sorry, the perfect pond over here to be in. It's nice. It's cozy. I'm here with my homie. And once again, he doesn't have markets. So, well, he has his own markets, but he doesn't have allied. You get what I'm saying. You say what I'm getting at. We can just chill here forever. It's all good. Eventually, all the wood is going to go. Those villagers are going to become idle. Actually, a lot of those villagers are already idle. That trade cart has nowhere to go to. It's a desolate wasteland. And I find this kind of sad that Green is so focused on winning. He's not having a good time decorating the map or having fun. There's so many things that he could potentially do. The creativity that he could use to express himself, to leave his mark. Even if he just writes some naughty words or makes a silly drawing or builds a wonder or something in that nature, I feel like that would add a lot for his overall experience. Or maybe just, you know, wall us in, make another layer of wall and build towers around, or I don't know, make a little army camp over here, a little army camp over here. Do something with the map. Actually, what I want to really check on right now is how much wood is still remaining on the map. It looks like approximately 22k and fastly depleting. There's not that much wood on Four Lakes. There's all these like little patches, but it's not like Oasis where there's just wood absolutely everywhere. Yeah, this is life. Me and ice cream. Ooh. Delicious. That was great. I was gonna say this ice cream is almost as good as Poppin' Trebs. But Poppin' Trebs is a little bit better. Got quite a bit of Trebs actually, but his goal is now under 10k, so what's he going to do? No way. He added frickin' trade. He added dock trade because blue still had a dock up. We had thought about the markets. We had figured he would be out of gold at this point. Meanwhile, this guy is chilling with his 5 gold per trip and a total of 10 trade cards. That means 50 gold every single time they make a rotation. Also, I guess he still has like 1 relic or something in that nature. Oh, wood. And I only see wood getting more expensive as time goes on, because wood's not going to be available anymore. Yeah, he's actually really, really low on gold. Should make more trade cogs, I feel like. He also has tons of dead pop. Like, these guys are all dead pop over here. These guys are all dead pop over here. He has 200 pop. T90 farms over here. Hooray! 4-hour mark! Let's go! Let's go! These guys are all dead pop over here. That all adds up. That's like 30 or 40 pop that he's basically not able to use to fight this on the front. All this for 14 elo puntos. Oh man. The extent to which some people are willing to go to win on ranked. This one was played on ranked, by the way. It's probably my lowest team game elo I have achieved. And the reason for that is because I've been playing like garbage. Absolute hot garbage. I also dropped a whole bunch of elo in my 1v1. I dropped all the way down to 1700 Berber villager rushing. I am now, however, back up to 1800. And it's like a complete reset over here. I mean, I can't make these houses. These houses are eventually going to get trebbed down. And even if I could construct these houses, there's no way I can fight somebody who has... Well, actually, we have equivalent amount of gold, which is nuts to me. He just has significantly more wood, which is bad. Very, very bad. Now, I've been thinking about this a lot. It has a lot of advantages being on 4 lakes, and also has a lot of disadvantages being on 4 lakes in comparison to Oasis. One of the good things about being on 4 lakes is that you can literally just plop down all of your Turkish ships, blam right in the center, or even a little bit further back if you're trying to put them into the position at which they can perfectly shoot docks and you're not worried about protecting your trade. However, breaking free, I experienced in the 11-hour game, especially if they actually put defensives up, if they spend all of their gold, if they spend all of their stone, and green is definitely not generating enough gold. Yeah, I know in the last hour he's generated about another K or another 2K, but we are generating basically the same, if not more, than green is generating right now. That was a huge oversight, though, not realizing that Doc was here, because we would actually be wearing down his resources indefinitely. And I think it was close to this point. Maybe a little bit later, maybe a little bit longer. I'm not quite sure how long I stuck in here, but I actually need to go to sleep at a certain point. So you can see I'm like rushing up markets. I'm like trying to just say, look, dude, we can go all night, we can go all day, bought a whole bunch of wood there, and I think I could go for another market. It's just so that I can buy more wood, because I know that wood's going to get very, very expensive very, very quickly. Let's check out the total wood standing right now. 9. There's 890 wood on the map right now. Green's laughing to himself. Green reminds me of like a mad freaking scientist over here, man. He's just laughing to himself. He's like, "Oh, Hassan, you're on the water. I don't care. I'm gonna charge you. I'm gonna charge you again. I'm gonna charge, so I cannot charge you anymore." Hazard! Actually getting some hits in on the boats. I'm making fun of it, but he's actually doing damage, which is pretty hilarious in itself. A lot easier to protect. However, what makes this more difficult is breaking free if they do wall you in. Another thing I think that is maybe more difficult is you're not smack dab in the middle, so getting a sneak out is nearly impossible because they only have to protect this side and this side. Now, technically, you only have to protect this side and this side from docks being constructed, so it kind of goes both ways. I don't know which map I like more. It's definitely harder to get to this point, especially on 4v4s, where the wall is significantly bigger that you need to create. Because honestly, if I want to wall correctly, I need to wall from here to Beeves' wall, which was all the way to here. So basically the entire map needs to be full walled off so that I can take my pond safely, Beeves can take his pond safely, and then eventually we can move into one pond and have a whole bunch of cannon galleons there. Whereas on Oasis, because you have that big chunk of wood in the center, you just need to do a small wall on one side and a small wall on the other side. And then as the game is progressing much later on, you actually wall that center pond just so that they can't onager chop through to your base. I think it was at this point that I kind of decided for myself, you know what? I'm going to go AFK. I am going to go to bed. I'm sorry, Beeves, but you are going to have to figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out. You gotta figure it out on your own. Gotta figure it out. You gotta figure it out. Oh man, he's spamming. He's talking to himself. That's the best part. He doesn't know that he has to use his star. That's absolutely amazing. That actually just made my day knowing that he's just talking to himself over and over and over again. He's going crazy. Oh man. Oh man, that's hilarious. Let me see. I think I have something for this.
Guys, this is important. Let's check it out.
Whoa, check it out! Oh, train cogs on top of each other. Oh man, you gotta kind of have fun. It's funny that he was saying a whole bunch of stuff. I didn't actually know that he was saying a whole bunch, but he's definitely still here. Every single time I'm like, oh, okay, we'll just try and go back on land. Nope, he's right there and he's ready and he is active. And this is what I was talking about before. We can perfectly see the shoreline, and cannon galleons can shoot 2 tiles, 1, 2 before that shoreline, and docks have to go a minimal of 2 tiles in. They can be on one of those semi-shores or the shoreline, and then they have to go 1, 2 in, or I guess it could go 2 this way, 1, 2. But that still means that this one's going to have to come 1 towards us, thus being able to be ranged. That was a lot to say. Generating gold from some trade cocks. I'm sleeping at this point, going, man, what do we do? And just want to point out.
Please join me in inviting President Barack Obama and Kehinde Wiley to unveil the portrait.
This is kind of what we do on Twitch, is just kind of muck around and all right, here we go. What's behind door number 1? Did anything change? Whoa! Nope. Whoa! Moved him around a little bit. Whoa! Wow. Wow, wouldn't you want that on your Witty Wang wall? I know, I would. That was absolutely amazing. I mean, how do you play this for 5 hours? Like, he's patrolled all of his Hussar in different baths and whatnot. I actually don't know what's going to happen because I was legitimately sleeping at this point. I said to Beaves, look, I'm gonna be back in like 8 hours from now. Oh, I hate my stream. Oh God. That one crashed the freaking game too. Oh God. It makes it so much worse and so much better at the same time. I don't know why that one didn't want to fire up, but that one did not want to fire up. So whoever did that, Freddy Four Lakes, I blame you. The real winner in this game was blue. Yeah, I don't blame you for feeling that way. And I know that Freddy is actually strongly opposed to nomming. And there's nothing wrong with being strongly opposed to doing a nom, which is New Oasis Meadow, or a NFM? NFM? I feel like I just said a dirty word. New Four Lakes. We need a different word for this Four Lakes. But look at Green, he didn't do anything with the map. He had a blank canvas and he did nothing. When you live your life, I hope you don't just focus on making money, working, making money, working, and go through that cycle over and over and over again. I hope you enjoy your life. I hope you add creativity to your life. I hope you explore things and are happy with the decisions you make, even if you have to work and do things for the people that you love. It shouldn't become a negative experience. And if it is a negative experience, and I hop back on, Doc is worthless. What? He's still here. Or maybe he's not still here. I wasn't so sure. I was like, okay, I go AFK, bye-bye. He's just debating him? I literally just went to grab a glass of water and I'm like, okay, well, no use in me helping. He's gonna debate them so slowly. Oh my god, what a perfect stack over here. Oh, he's definitely AFK at this point. I went to help Beeves out, but I did not do so. Really good job from him. 3 shots it takes to kill one of those. Look at that. Oh, he wants one on that little stack. Oh man, so difficult to debate these guys. It's kind of funny. Oh, he got one. He got some hits in. They do eventually just go back, but man, they're slowly but surely eating it. So I'm pretty sure our opponent is in China as well, because when I went to bed, he went to bed as well, and he's using bad words in Chinese, so I would assume that we probably went to bed around the same time because we're not absolute lunatics, which is respectable. You know, you should also know your limits and go to bed at a certain point. That Vil was not able to escape. Beeves is really, really trying here. You gotta appreciate his dedication. This entire time I've been in bed. McPoopity. I am not. I am not here. And this is the difficult part. I'm AFK. He wants me to help him out. I can't really help him. He has to do the difficult job, which would be for me to come out with cannon galleons, the Spanish ones, And that would really do so much work to these hussar. Instead, he has to kind of struggle through this, bring them over one by one, and just get whatever he can get, which is not easy at all. Look at this. They actually do run back at a certain point. But good dedication on his end. Slow and steady wins the race, man. Does this guy have monks patrolling here as well? Just for the sake of it? But this is what Four Lakes is all about. Dedication. That bombard cannon actually getting some shots in over there. Ooh, close. With no cigar. Come on, hussar. Come on, little hussar. Come on, hussar. Come on over. He's been doing this for like almost an hour, and he's cleared up so many of them. But at the same time, so many have not been cleared up as well. Green's like, you're not going to get this win easily. It's going to be an absolute dog poo show. He's just trying to figure out if there's a way to... Ooh! Those hussars seemed like they came from nowhere, didn't they? Like, what is the path on this hussar? He runs all the way from there, all the way to here, and then he walks all the way back. Man, Green really wanted it to be difficult on us. Oh, look at this guy! How much wood is on the map? That's the last wood. That is legitimately the last wood. There's 200. And Beaves is just chopping it right here. And then he's making a farm to drop it off. 100. Wait. Oh, that's a different kind of tree. Okay. There's still a little bit more wood. But this type of tree, that is the last of it. What is this one called? Dragon tree. And this one is a whatever tree. Let's see how many of these there are left in the world. Both very rare species. 800 wood of this guy and another 146 wood over here. I don't know if Beaves has kind of given up at this point. It's just been like a really, really, really long... Yeah, this is the replay from the game from yesterday. Deciding to just go for it, to commit. And maybe make it AC. And then see if he can convert or push or something in that nature. I'm pretty sure there were people spectating this game as well, because this game just went on for so long. I'm really curious how Beaves is going to clear this one up by himself with all of these hussar just running around, going absolutely everywhere. It's key to take down the castles. And the goals actually counted up quite nicely. I mean, I was joking about it earlier, only being like 50 per trip, because he has 10 of them, and they're only getting 5 each go around, but... You spin my head round, baby, right round when you go down, when you go down, down. You spin my head round, right round when you go down, when you go down, down. And that was like 3 or 4 trips, so that's another 200 gold in the bank. Slowly and surely, bring him over. I'm gonna lose a whole bunch of houses though. Does not want to lose a whole bunch of houses. So he's just going to take them out. That's actually kind of nice. That's a good way to debate. And now has a hussar to go about debating. And he's going to break down this gate and potentially escape. Which is pretty amazing in itself. I wonder if he's going to get spotted by... where's that one hussar that was like walking back and forth? Did that one get taken out already? I guess it did. So interesting to me. All these patrol groups that people go for. He's looking around, seeing where he can go, seeing what there's still over here, if he's still trading or anything in that nature. Finds the dock and is slowly but surely taking it down because he realizes that Green is trading from it. Very, very good job spotting that these probably should be on top of that dock protecting it, because once this goes down, green is actually completely out of resources. They managed to get a nice 50k, which sounds like quite a significant number over here. But if you consider that the wood price right now is 642, and guess who's back? That's the one, the only, da-na-na-na, John Poop Lord. Let's go straight to north to escape his units. Cool. I'm on a work call, can't talk. He was trading with a dock. Saw that. I did actually spot that. I came back and I was like, what is going on? But seeing this, it told me all that I needed to know, is that this dock needs to go down ASAP. Even if he comes back, that needs to be taken out. And then we need to check if there are additional docks for different markets. Oh, we're back on road! Construct the houses! Let's go! Welcome to the dock party! I don't know why I started screaming for that, but I'm just excited. I'm quite excited. I hope you guys are excited to watch these kind of long games as well. I do it at 8 times speed. In certain parts I wish I could do at a slower speed, but you kind of have to, because otherwise I'm going to be here all flippin' day. He's still here. No, I'm actually just paranoid. And Beeves kind of pointed out to me as well that I often get paranoid that they are here. But I was correct in the game in which he was being a spy. And we are just trying to lure all of these Hussar, checking out whether or not there's anything over here. And sure enough, we figure out that there's not anything over there. I knew that this pond was clear because I was on that pond earlier and I would have cleared it out. Nothing left. Going to convert houses. He's still here. You sure? Yes. You get paranoid. He is here. Attacked my monastery. Well, actually, I think it was just a whole bunch of those Hussar that kind of ended up running over, which is fine. We're also just going the wrong way and continuously running into units, which is fine as well, because we can just bring those units back and clear them up. Just remember that we have perfect vision, but I most certainly do not, which is really nice because we can just clear everything once we, well, not that I don't have perfect vision. I would love to have perfect vision. Yep, more Hussar over here, clear those up. Another one over here, just looking what he's got. Seeing if there's any TCs. There's a TC over here. Really want to take out all of the TCs, and we want to take down all of the villagers. Slowly but surely, we are just luring more and more units, and it's looking better and better for us as time goes on. Converting all of Blue's houses is absolutely hilarious. Once again, just because the wood price is so dang skippity high. Oh man, everybody's getting into it. He's dead, man. He's dead. Freddy Four Legs is like, let's go though. Heresy, dang. Blue can. You can convert from blue, but you cannot convert because we wanted to grab those trebs that were up here. I don't know why I'm still explaining things, but I'm explaining things, okay? That's what casters do. They explain things that you make decisions on. Get the castles. There's a TC behind there. We need to take out that TC. I'm pretty sure that we are aware of that. No, we are not aware of that, but I wanted to know what was behind those castles. Anyway, were we aware of this TC? No, we are also not aware of that. We are aware of that castle, though. Castle are always points of interest. Spies is only 6k. Let's get spies, and then we will know exactly where he is located. Actually putting waypoints out of his castles to keep those villagers alive. What a sneaky, sneaky man. If he was going to go through all those efforts to put all those units down, why not just spend a whole bunch of stone and make stone walls around, make bombard cannons, and all that good stuff. So now that we have spies, we figure out that he is over here, and we are absolutely going to, yeah, we can see absolutely everything. Murder that, and we're gonna have to get this guy out of all of those ponds, because those are our dang ponds. Just ponds. He's just in the ponds. What a beautiful, beautiful blank canvas isn't it? Do you need res? Those trees actually still remain, which is kind of funny. And there's still a little bit of trees over here. I'm always curious if there's like IBAX or something when this all goes on. Stone and wood. So we're going to send him stone and wood. Why? Because now that wonder that we tried to construct, well, like 30 minutes for us, more like 8 hours for us in game, is now finally going to go up. Which divided by 1.7, probably like 3 or 4 hours later that we tried to construct that wonder and it didn't go up. And now we're constructing a wonder and it is going up. Now he is finally dead. But if you're playing an 8-hour game, you don't just win. It's time to enjoy. We have taken the land back and now the world is ours. The first thing I thought was 4 lakes. 4 flippin' lakes. So we're going to go for giant 4 in the center over here. Also, I was doing something pretty funny, or at least I thought it was pretty funny. I was converting all of these trade cards over here, and I was sending these trade cards to the bottom, and then I was actually starting a second line of trade between the markets. That is not working very well, but it is doing something, which is absolutely hilarious that I have a total of 8 trade cards. You killed a trade card, you mother clucker, I say to him. Also, we were quite meticulous about clearing up these spawns. Pretty easy. We just dropped down a castle. Yeah, the stone price is high and stuff like that. But then a dock, and then just kind of debate them to the dock. Very easy to do. Left the cannon galleon in this one so that we can blow that up whenever we so choose. We have a couple of villagers working on this, but not very many. Beef actually started his later, but got it up earlier. Just killing absolutely everything over here. And I was like, you know what? These fish probably need to go. So let's start making some fishing ships. Look at this guy over here. Having a great time getting that shore fish done. That is 4 shore fish. A little smiley over here on the top because enjoy. Why? He killed my dock. Now this guy has to go all the way, ping him, all the way back to this dock just to drop it off. That's all she wrote. I wanted to slow it down there, but it happened so fast. I think that looks a lot more epic. Give me a countdown! 3, 2, 1, pop. 8 hours, 48 minutes. Didn't go longer than we needed it to go. Cleared them up as quickly as we possibly can, and then had some fun with it. Standard 8-hour 4 lakes game. Holy guacamole. Let's take a quick look at these statistics. Actually, most unit made champions. Let's go! Military stats. I was wondering about this. 1,400 Killerinos, about a 3-to-1 ratio there. Does not matter at all, obviously, because they have so many more resources. Blue is just like, yeah, I ain't dealing with none of this. And I think Freddy Four Lakes makes a good argument, which is they won. Blues won. He did not spend his time on this absolute stupid. Look at this. Resources collected from green, just going absolutely nuts. Almost hitting the 500,000 mark. There was actually, in the 15-hour one, there was one individual who had 1 million gold, which was pretty hilarious as well. Technologies, yeah, blah, 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 who cares? And society. Look at this beautiful graph over here. Some of those are fishing ships and whatnot, but you can really see the decrease at the end. We didn't even care about blue stuff anymore at the end. He still has 2 villagers, somewhere on the map. And with that, somebody said art piece, so let's do one more art piece here. Masterpiece.
Please join me in inviting President Barack Obama and Kehinde Wiley to unveil the portrait.
Let's unveil that bad boy. Are you in the middle? Yep. All right, you ready? All right. Take it. No. Oh, pretty awkward. Okay, you ready? All right, here we go. Holy moly! Put that as your screensaver. Let's go! Oh, man. And with that, don't let your memes just be dreams. Poop Lord out. See you on the YouTubes.